This is a Star News Brief. I'm Samuel Otieno. Wilson Kipto, aka Senior of Total Elgeyo Marakwet County, is overjoyed that weeks have gone by without a village thrown into mourning over a bandit attack. Kerio Valley, he says, is largely calm and people have been able to go back to their farms and herd their cattle without fear. He said more work though needs to be done to wipe out the calculative and marauding livestock thieves completely, as there are still sporadic cases. To Senior and many others from the once disturbed areas, lasting normalcy is returning, citing the new regime's change of tact. Get a copy of the Star by subscribing to our e-paper for only 40 shillings through www.mgazzetti.com. Labour CS Florence Bore has broken silence over the media reports on the purchase of a Karen home which belongs to MP Edward Moreu. She said they entered into an agreement with the house owner and agreed on the price. Bore said Moreu Mungai and Company AMC Asafo, acting for the vendor, acknowledged receipt of the signed agreement for sale by stamping on the forwarding letter by her lawyers. Bore said Moreu agreed that she take occupation of the house while she sought a mortgage facility for the balance, which she legitimately expected to obtain within the agreed transaction period of 90 days. 2 Kenya Defence Forces officers were killed as they responded to an attack on a General Service Unit team in Lamu. 20 other officers were injured. Of the 12 were GSU officers while the rest were KDF soldiers. The GSU officers were injured when an armored personnel carrier vehicle they were in ran over an improvised explosive device at Mlima Wafaru between Pandanguo and Witu in Lamu County. The IED suspected to have been planted on the road by Al-Shabaab militants. Sex workers have won big in a first round of approval of a proposed law that could see them operate without fear of arrest for being indecent or immoral. A committee of the National Assembly has approved a bill which police argued would go a long way to decriminalize the practice. The Justice and Legal Affairs Committee, chaired by Tharaka MP Gitonga Murugara, has backed amendments to sections of the Penal Code which police use in crackdown on prostitutes, beggars and troublemakers. Public Service and Gender Cabinet Secretary Aisha Jumwa has embarked on a new campaign for the enactment of the 2/3 gender law. The Cabinet Secretary is expected to gazette a task force comprising stakeholders to build consensus on a roadmap for implementing the principle. A high-level meeting was held in Nairobi last week as a first step that will culminate in the drafting of a bill setting the required gender balance in Parliament. The top government officials who attended the icebreaker meeting gave their commitment to support the bid. Get a copy of the Star by subscribing to our e-paper for only 40 shillings through www.mgazzetti.com.